Hey everybody, it's 12 Gauge Geek here with another video for you guys today. And today, of course, I've got more comics to show you guys, more books. I took a little trip out of state, went to South Carolina, visited a little consignment shop up there. Didn't get many comic books, just a little bit. And then I also visited an Ollie's up there, which was a lot better than the Ollie's we have down here by me in Florida. And then I also received two packages in the mail, which were just some more comics, some deliveries, and not too many things. A lot of books, though. So stick with me and we'll get to it. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Like this video, leave a comment below if you guys, feel free to leave any feedback. And let's get looking at these books. All right, everybody, here we are, and let's start with some of these comic covers that I picked up. And starting off, this was one that I picked up actually at a consignment envy shop, kind of like a little bit of a thrift store. I knew they had comic books before because I'd been there like a year prior, and they had a first appearance of Rogue that I got, so I was hoping to go back and find a lot of cool comics, but I only found a few. And this was one of the three that I found. It is Supergirl in Action Comics, number 685. Thought this was a really cool cover. Obviously, it's the Action Comics #1 homage cover, and I do like this. So it was only $3.50, and I think it was 40% off because of the way they do their pricing. So cool pickup there. Another one here was DC Comics presents Superman and Dial H for Hero. I'll be honest, that's one of those obscure guys. I have no idea who he is, Dial H. But cool cover, it being one of the only ones, one of the only comics that were in there. I just picked it up. It was listed at $8.50, but I believe they gave it to me for $3.50 because they said that that was a misprint, and yet again with 40% off, so not bad here. I apologize for the little ums and ahs in the background. That is my son just bibble babbling. But next here we have Funeral for a Friend, The Adventures of Superman. It says it's issue number 499. Cool cover here with like the bronze statue Superman with the looks like maybe a bald eagle or something, possibly a falcon, but whatever represents, freedom, Superman. Just cool cover here. And this one was listed at $30.50, but yet again, typo, it was actually $3.50 with the 40% off. So good price there. And next here, this was actually a comic I received in the mail. This was, if you guys had tuned into my last video, you saw that I purchased two other Raw Batman Detective Comics, issue number 469, first appearance of Dr. Phosphorus here. And this was actually the last one that I had purchased. It came from Canada, so it actually took a bit to get here, and it was here when I got back home. So really cool, really nice cover here. I think it was like a 6.0 at what they put the grade at. I'm not, the best grader. It's hard for me to necessarily tell grades, but for the price it was listed at, I think it was like $14 plus shipping. It was not a bad pickup. I like the bag and board it came in, makes it look crispy. Next here we have Magic #1. I believe this is the straight like cover A non-variant edition. I really liked all these covers. I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. If you guys have seen the other video, I think I showed off some Magic #1 variants that I had picked up there, but these were the other ones that I couldn't find in my local comic shop. So I'd ordered them on eBay. Price wasn't too expensive. I think it was $20 for the three of these comics. But really cool covers here. Love Magic lately. Love Ileana Rasputin. Just really cool character. Cool covers. Haven't actually read the comic yet, but I am going to get around to it, and I'm excited for that. Here was another one of the covers I picked up. This is a variant edition here. This one is actually my least favorite of all the ones I picked up, but I just kind of wanted to get all the covers that weren't super expensive. Obviously the ones that are like the 1 in 25s or 1 in 50s I didn't pick up, but this one was relatively expensive, so I grabbed it. Thought it was a cool cover. And last here is the Magic #1 foil. This one is really cool. I believe this one was the most expensive out of the three that I purchased. I think it was like maybe $8. Like I said, all three were $20, but really cool cover here. I'm not, I apologize because I don't know all the artists offhand that do these covers, but really cool artwork, all of them. They all did a amazing job, in my opinion. So that wraps it up for the comics that I have here in this video. And next we are going to move to some of the books I picked up from Ollie's. Now these are the trade paperback stack that I picked up. This is a mix of an Ollie's I picked up in South Carolina and the one here by me in Florida. So picked this up. This was a Black Widow Marvel team up, listed at, it's saying their price $30. I paid $8. I thought that was a really cool price, especially with this cool iconic Marvel team up cover here on the back. Thought that was really cool. Excited to read this. I believe it's Black Widow teaming up with a bunch of different characters like Spidey, Silver Samurai. I believe she teams up with Elektra as well. So for $8, not a bad pickup. And yet again, if you guys hear whining in the back, that is my dog. She is the worst, and I apologize. Next here, The Death of Superman, iconic black cover. Everybody knows this comic. I believe this is when Superman actually fights Doomsday and he dies. This is iconic, iconic. I've never actually read the whole story of this, so it was a no-brainer when I saw this, especially them listing it at $4 when it says that their price was $18. So $4 for an $18 book, easy pickup here in my opinion, I'd say. And just the back, really cool. You know, it says the epic event that shocked a nation, changed Superman forever. It's been done over and over again, but iconic story here. Next here we have, it was listed at their price for $25. I only paid $6 here. This is the history of the Marvel Universe. I'm not too sure what this book encompasses, or yeah, it's probably like a broad spectrum of just all of Marvel, but I love Marvel. Figured it'd be a cool pickup. I like the cover, you know, with Professor X. You got Hulk there. Vision, Scarlet Witch, Human Torch, all the Fantastic Four, Namor, Doom, Loki. Just really cool cover there. Then on the back, it's listing here the greatest tale ever told. You never seen it like this. So I guess it goes into like, you know, some extra little background lore, maybe tidbits and facts about characters, probably comments from artists and writers, stuff like that. Cool cover though. Cool book pickup. Next here we have, I bought this for just more reading material. I'm not really a huge Moon Knight fan if I'm being honest, but it was their price $10 and our price $3. So for $3 for some cool reading material, been reading a lot of these trade paperbacks lately, at least trying to read one or two a week along with comics on the Marvel Unlimited app, but just something cool. I figured kind of familiarize myself more with Moon Knight, especially you know, him being more prevalent now due to Marvel Rivals and whatnot. And next here, this is again probably you could say a Marvel Rivals pickup. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl was listed at their price for $16. I paid $4. Not bad, not bad. I'd say it was really affordable, real cheap and a steal. I've been playing a lot of Squirrel Girl lately in Marvel Rivals, and she is busted. Um, but I do like her. I'm not gonna lie. At first I judged her just off appearance. I was talking crap, but she's pretty good. And funny as it is, I actually bought a lot of comics like a year or two ago, and has like pretty much I believe the first 6 or 8 issues of Squirrel Girl. So picked this up for readers because I'd figured I'd keep those just in the covers and kind of familiarize myself more with Squirrel Girl. And last here we have, this is a Wolverine Iron Man 2020. It says Robot, I believe Revolution. And it says their price was $18. I paid $5, and just cool. Cool cover here. Who doesn't love Wolverine? Just another Wolverine crossover comic. Figured I'd pick it up. Just more reading material. It being so cheap. It being Wolverine. Um, you know, it's probably going to be pretty cool. So pick that up as well. And next here, we'll move on to the fancier books. These are the, I guess you could say, hardcovers and bigger um, books. Essentially, this one here isn't a hardcover, it's like a soft cover. But this is book 2 of 4 of Preacher. Now, I've never actually read Preacher. I don't know anything about this series, but this was their price at $20, and I paid $5 is what it was listed at Ollie's. And I figured for $5 this might be a cool read to pick up one day. Thought the cover was pretty cool. Thought the back of the cover was cool too. It's got like a almost like a Vietnam 1969 kind of vibe to me is what I was getting off of this. And you know, cool pickup. I'll read it one of these days if I can get book 1 and 3. Because I also picked up, now this I picked up purely for the cover, if I'm being honest, and the fact that it was a hardcover book because I like the hardcovers. But it was listed at their price $40, and I only paid $9. And I thought this cover here was really cool. Love the almost Nazi style gas mask soldier there, just holding the lady, looking really ominous. Cool cover to that book. And same with the background here. This guy just basically looks like he's burning in hell, just roasting. Cool, cool. So excited to see what Preacher's about. Anyway, this is the X-Men Hellfire Gala book here. Listed at only $20. Was saying original MSRP was $75, and really cool pickup here. I like the gold. I like that it was sealed in. Not really too sure what the Hellfire Gala is about, but I'm a big X-Men fan, so I figured I'd pick it up, especially just it being at such an affordable price. I guess you could consider this an omnibus, so when I see those at Ollie's, I'll be honest, I try and pick them up, especially at that price. And last year, got excited when I saw this because I'm a huge, huge Watchmen fan. This was their price at $40, and I only paid $9. And I thought this was really affordable. Really cool pickup here. It says it's a Watchmen companion book. I'm not too sure what it goes into. I think it might touch on some prequel stuff to the Watchmen, maybe give some background lore to the characters and whatnot, but who doesn't love The Watchmen, right? Who watches The Watchmen? And really cool pickup there. And that was, excuse me, that was the last hardcover. Well, I'm actually lying here. Almost the last hardcover book here. Now, I'm hoping you guys can see this one because this is kind of a big book here. It's really wide, but it seems to all be in frame here. This is the Spider-Man Museum, the story of a comic book icon. This was their price at $25. I paid $7. And if you know me, you know I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Just can't get enough of Spider-Man. I love all the different crossovers of Spidey. I love Into the Spider-Verse. Peter Porker's awesome. Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Gwen, what is that? Spider-Punk, Spider-Man 2099. There's just, I could go on and on. Peter B. Parker. They are all awesome. And I just love what Marvel's doing with the Spider-Man universe. And look, even here, Spider-Punk back there, just so I was listing them. SPDR, how could I forget Penny Parker? So really cool book to pick up. Excited to just take a look through this, read this, and cool book to add here to the collection. It also being just a really huge, oversized book, way bigger than those other hardcovers I showed before. And now last here, bear with me guys, this was kind of a weird pickup for me. this was a pack of vintage magazines. It was listed at $24.50 for the bundle. There is 4 magazines in here. And I do not know what the 2 on the inside are because I have not opened them yet. I will not be opening it for this video. I apologize. I'm waiting to get some magazine bags and boards until I do that. But aside from that, these are pretty cool. I love anything vintage. It says this one here is a cover of Greta Garbo. I don't really know who Greta Garbo is, but she must be Garbo. And this is a November 8th, 1937 date on this cover. Here, I'll turn it around so you guys can see it. I apologize for it being upside down, but 10 cents, and that's just crazy. I love vintage stuff. Thought this was a cool pickup, and then thought this was really cool as well here. Um, just the back here talking about beginning a major life series, segregation, the colorful GOP convention. Obviously, this is a very uh, how do I say, emotional and gripping topic. Obviously, slavery in the United States is definitely a heated debate, but like I said, I love just anything that is nostalgic, anything historical, vintage, stuff like that, and thought this was a cool piece of history to add to the collection. Also, like I said, it being the first, not maybe the first magazines I have in my collection, but the first Life magazines, and they are huge. Massive, massive magazines. Excited to see what the inside 2 covers will be, and as soon as I get these bagged and boarded, I will make sure to have a video updating and showing you guys that. But yeah, that is the end of our video. Thanks for making it to the end. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, as I said earlier. If you liked it, leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all the support I have been getting lately. You guys are the best. Having really fun making these videos, and there will be plenty more. So thanks for watching.